Black Panther Wakanda Forever hits theaters this Thursday, November 10th, 2022, but there are a few people online, mainly on TikTok and Twitter, who are saying that people who look like me can't go see this film. Let's take a look.
On a very serious note, not to be offensive.
Already, she says not to be offensive. Whenever someone says not to be offensive or no offense or anything, what they're about to say next is most likely going to be offensive.
I'm gonna need a lot of you white creators. Let Black, Indigenous, and Latino Hispanic creators speak.
In terms of Disney Marvel films, I'm pretty sure they're almost actually giving more voices to minority groups right now. Isn't that what the whole premise of Marvel Phase 4 has been, is trying to push diversity, equity, and inclusion? Should we tell this girl now or should we tell her later? But the two individuals who created Black Panther were two white Jewish guys. Sorry, and they were two white Jewish creators. So if we were to suppress their voice, then we wouldn't have Black Panther now, would we?
I don't care if you are a white Black Panther fan. I don't care about how much you love the stories.
It's the individuals who were fans of this stuff before you fake geek girls. It was us fans who made this stuff popular in the first place. The reason why Marvel Phase 1, 2, and 3 did so well and why they came to fruition was because fans like us have been reading this stuff for decades now and promoting it and saying how much we love it until the Cool Kids Club got a hold of it and started promoting it in Hollywood. The other thing that she says here is that if we use the retaliation of, well, I love these stories, what is wrong with that? Why can't I say I really enjoy Black Panther? Isn't that what people want? Isn't that what minority groups would want, is for white creators and white individuals to enjoy other minority groups' characters? Why can't we like what you like as well? Once again, the bigotry is on another level. If I say that I enjoy Black Panther and that I want to go see this film, and you tell me that I can't because I'm inserting myself into a space that I don't belong, in what world does that make sense? You want other individuals to enjoy your characters. You want other individuals to enjoy the medium. But in a lot of these people's heads, they think that because you are not the same skin color, you cannot resonate with the character. If I can't see myself in a female character or a Black character or a Hispanic character, what does that make me? And what does that make you if you can't see yourself in white characters? It's extremely infuriating to think that people are so surface level that the only thing that they would see is the exterior and not the interior of a character.
And if you even use that as a retaliation to speak over these communities, I won't be nice and explain your ignorance.
I won't be nice and explain your ignorance. Well, I will try and be as nice as possible here in explaining this individual's ignorance. What she is doing essentially is straight hypocrisy. By silencing white creative voices in creative spaces, you are essentially establishing segregation. Your bigotry is separating individuals of a certain race from a creative medium. That is called racism and separatism. You are segregating a community of people based off of their skin color into a certain space.
I will be advocating for your demise.
I will be advocating for your demise. Is that a hate crime?
I'm not saying you can't participate in the Wakanda hype, but be aware that a lot of the Wakanda hype in Black, African, Latino, Indigenous culture.
You know, I haven't actually indulged in any type of Marvel hype since Endgame, really, and Marvel Phase 4 has been an absolute disaster, so I don't really need to participate in Marvel hype anymore, and it's great. It's actually very freeing. And so I don't think I'll need to worry about that one.
So know when to sit the down, shut the up, and let BIPOC creators speak.
Sit the fuck down, shut the fuck up, and let BIPOC creators speak. That's what she ends her video on. Very tolerant. I don't think that's the best way of going about this. If her statement is basically that she wants more minority groups to be speaking out in creative spaces and allowing their stories to be heard, I love that. I think that's a great idea. This is not the right way to do that. Oh, but we're not done yet, folks. There's still another one. This one has actually been circulating around for a while, and I think is probably more popular because of the preposterous notion of what this next individual dictates that white individuals should do on the day of the Black Panther premiere. So let's go ahead and take a look.
This message is to all our would-be accomplices and white allies. This message is to all the white people who have BLM in their bio.
I hate the term ally. It sounds like a communist regime. Hello, ally. Hello, comrade. I'll be your friend. I would love to be people's friends. In the Marine Corps, most of my friends were of different minority groups. My best friend, actually, was Hispanic. And all three of my platoon leaders, my sergeants and staff sergeants, were Hispanic or black. So they were probably some of the best individuals that I worked with in my platoon, and to this day I still keep in touch with them. I am their friend. I am not their ally. I don't allyship with anything. I will be your friend, I will be your family, I will be your brother. So already I guess this message isn't for me then, because instead of being friends with different minority groups, I have to be their ally for something, so I don't know. And I also don't have BLM in my bio, so once again, I don't think this message is for me.
If you really want to prove to black people that you love us and you care about us and you are down for the cause.
Oh, I know this one. Be inclusive, enjoy your friendship with them, and invite them to different things that you enjoy as well, so you guys can create a community together. That's an easy one. I know that one.
Do not go see that movie opening weekend.
Oh. That wasn't what I was expecting her to say. Okay, so don't go see the movie, but we need to be together for a cause. Okay, so never mind. Let's keep watching.
Do not go see that movie opening weekend. You buy your ticket, you give it to a black person or a black family who can't afford to go.
Oh, so reparations is what she's discussing here. Is that our reparations for the film is to give it to black communities? But doesn't that feel a little patronizing to then black communities? Is that saying that like they can't afford their own ticket or that they don't want to buy a ticket to Black Panther? And why would only white communities, there are like Hispanic communities, Asian communities, they want to go see this movie too, right? So like, do they have to pay for tickets as well? Do they go see the movie? Do we also pay for tickets? I don't know. It seems very poignant that only white people have to pay for tickets.
That is your job. You can go see it on another weekend. Go see it on the second or third weekend. But the first weekend, that's for us. To do anything other than this is anti-black.
Okay, man. All right. Well, I guess I'm not going to go see Black Panther. And you know what? That actually works out well for me because Thursday is actually the Marine Corps birthday, 247 years, oorah, semper fi. And so I'm going to be celebrating that. And that sounds way better than going to see this movie with people who don't want me there, with people who clearly do not want individuals who look like me to go support them and support this film. So I guess I just won't go see it. So, all right, cool. To do anything other than this is anti-black. All right, well, apparently this woman has created this court system and created this law that states that anyone who doesn't do this is anti-black, which I will not adhere to. I don't believe that this is a sound logic or sound mind and body. So all that being said, after seeing these two videos, there are a few takeaways I have. One being that Marvel has created a cultural movement here. They have stopped creating films and entertainment, but they have started to create cultural significant moments to try and bring out fans like this. I don't feel bad for not seeing this movie, and I also don't feel bad for criticizing these individuals who are so blatantly bigoted and racist. Because Disney Marvel has created this type of fan. Disney Marvel has created the racist, culturally significant, political, socio-political, and economic fan that only wants politics inserted into their films. These individuals only want to do one thing, and that is to divide and create cultural separation. They do not want white people to interact with them. They don't want white people to support them in any way that we think might be supportive. These individuals are the ones that are calling the shots now. And Marvel, where is Disney Marvel at? Where are you guys at saying, you know what? We do not support this type of behavior. They've done it with other Disney shows, right? They did it with Moses Ingram and said, we don't stand for racism, or we stand with Moses Ingram. We stand with those who support Black Lives Matter or whatever. So when it's the reverse, though, and minority groups are starting to be bigoted and separatist towards white individuals, where is Disney then? They've been extremely quiet when it comes to these individuals talking on TikTok and Twitter. They think that we are just another consumer, that we will just consume whatever it is that they give us on the plate. Here, take this shit, consumer, enjoy. You're not actually going to get anything of substance, but you're going to like it anyway. So I don't see Disney Marvel standing up for or standing with the white community because of these racist and divisive comments from these TikTokers. The other thing to note is that the critics and the audience members are going to rate this thing based on fear. They aren't going to have a semblance of self-respect when it comes to rating this film because they are so fearful and filled with terror that they may be called a racist or that they may be called a bigot, that they are going to rate this as high as possible. This film is going to be 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's going to make billions of dollars in the box office because everyone is fearful of what will happen if it doesn't. And that's because, like I said before, Disney has created cultural events, not entertainment and fun films for all people to enjoy. That's like my thesis here, essentially, is that Disney Marvel has created this type of fan, they've created these types of films, and this is what we get. These are the type of responses from TikTok and Twitter that are going to divide a fan base, divide a fandom, and are just going to divide people in general. So what do you guys think? Leave it in the comment section below. How do you respond to individuals like this on TikTok and Twitter? And do you plan on going to see this Black Panther Wakanda Forever film? Even if it is good or bad, it doesn't matter because it seems like people have already made their decision on it. And honestly, if that's the case, and these are the types of fans that Disney Marvel has created, then I want no part of it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.